Sometimes it feels funny because I've had to deal with so much, negative energy.
Kim Kardashian is someone who's had a, well, let's just say rocky history with relationships as a whole, not the least of which is that she is someone who views relationships most times as a way to get a leg up in society in one form or another. And if you don't believe us on that, ask her many partners and husbands that she has had over the years. She has been married 3 times, and her most recent one with Kanye West is ending as we speak, despite it lasting 7 years. But why divorce him after all this time? Allow us to show you why Kim Kardashian broke up with Kanye West. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. She is tired of it all.
Although they haven't addressed the situation publicly, multiple sources close to the reality star have revealed Kim has had enough.
While Kim may appear to be the good wife, as it were, and someone who is willing to support Kanye no matter what he did, she does have a limit. Sure, at the beginning of things it was rather simple to go and think it would get better, but as time went on and things just continued to devolve, it wore on her. And eventually, when you get worn down enough, there's just not a lot to hold you together. They are just not on the same page when it comes to their future as a family, a source said of Kardashian and West. And Kim is okay with it. She will do everything she can for the kids to have a great relationship with Kanye. She just doesn't want to be married to him. While it's true that Kim Kardashian is not exactly the best person to consult when it comes to making marriages work, as we noted earlier, that does not mean that the pain she has suffered because of Kanye and his condition is fake. In fact, it's very real, and even the biggest of Kardashian haters can't admit that given how Kanye has acted over the course of their marriage, plus it's not just about Kim and Kanye. The kids.
It's tricky, Bobby. It's tricky. Yeah.
Now, if you forgot, Kim Kardashian and Kanye West have had 4 kids together. 2 were done through surrogates after Kim was revealed to have a condition that would make natural birth much harder. But anyway, Kim has very much taken on the mantle of mother in a very positive way. She tries to raise her kids well and keep them happy. But it is honestly very hard on her to keep the kids going and also take care of Kanye and his condition. She is asking others for advice on how to do this and insider ads in regards to the divorce. But for the past few months and even longer, trying to be a normal family has been challenging and frustrating. She wants to move on. Now, yeah, that may sound like a cliche in regards to wanting to be a normal family, especially since Kim and Kanye are 2 A-list stars in their own right, and nothing they ever do is normal. But in this case, we'll make an exception. She knows that Kanye's condition is going to make it a risk to be a regular dad, especially when he can be fine one day and then raging the next over the slightest of things. And that's not fair to them or to Kim. She still wants them to know their father, but she also wants the father to be well enough to actually be there for the kids in a more positive way. That's actually one of the reasons why Kim has been hesitant to get the divorce done. The children are very important to Kim, a source said to Us Weekly. She is worried about what a permanent split will be like for all of them concerning their well-being. And to be fair, that is a valid concern, but the kids need to be raised in a positive environment, and that cannot happen with Kanye around like he is. If he gets better, then that can be addressed later on. But a stable home is vital for young children, and there's very few things stable about Kanye West. Family support.
And he just wouldn't say what's wrong. And I'm like, tell me what's wrong. I'm just don't know what to do.
You can't talk about Kim Kardashian and not mention the rest of her family. The family has had all sorts of thoughts and feelings about Kanye in the past, including them showing gratitude to him for helping boost up their ratings in recent seasons of their soon-to-be ending show when things were getting tough. But now, they're ready to see him go. Publicly, the family is saying they're very sad this has come to an end, but there's a definite sense of relief that she's finally had the courage to rip off the band-aid and walk away, a source exclusively says to Us Weekly. The likes of Kris Jenner, Kourtney Kardashian, and Khloe Kardashian saw the writing on the wall for literally years, but they knew Kim wanted to give it her all. There was more to this though. Seeing Kim miserable really wore thin, and once Kanye went on that rampage attacking Kris, his credits were all used up from a tolerance point of view, the first source tells Us. Privately, they'll be glad to see the back of him and for Kim to move on with her life. Now, this obviously isn't too surprising of a reaction, as the family is honestly a bit infamous for protecting their own and going to great lengths to make sure that those who go and hurt them are kicked out. Just ask Jordyn Woods. And Kanye has made it clear in the last year or so that he doesn't have the highest opinions of Kris Jenner, the family show, and other things, so that's all the reason they needed to want him out. The scandals.
Don't take no photos! Okay. Stop it!
We noted earlier that Kim was very much tired of Kanye and all that he has done, but what exactly has he done to exasperate her like he has? Well, part of it is because he has a knack for having bad press and scandals follow him due to his outbursts and disorder. He is infamous for going on to shows and doing interviews where he'll start out all calm and collected, and then he'll suddenly go off the rails and start a rant that makes no sense or isn't what's being talked about, and the media eats it up and spits all sorts of shade at Kanye. One of the all-time classic incidents was when the former friend and rap brother Drake called up Kanye and asked for permission to use a song they made together for a remix. Kanye went nuts on Drake and then did a 3-hour Twitter rant where he accused Drake of threatening his family and more. No one believed him, obviously, but it was a big story, and Kim had to make statements to make it clear that Kanye was not in his right mind and other things. And this says nothing of the most recent scandal that happened, where a person from TikTok stated that Kanye had an affair with a male YouTube personality in the form of Jeffree Star. This story took over the internet until it was debunked by Star, and the TikTok person in question admitted that it was a hoax. But here's the thing, even though it was a hoax, people believed it was possible because it was Kanye. That's how low he is in people's eyes, and even an out-of-the-world scandal is plausible for him. Bipolar disorder.
Everybody says, who does he think he is? I just told you who I thought I was, a god.
Easily, the biggest reason that Kim Kardashian is likely to divorce Kanye West is that she is fed up with everything that is going on with his bipolar disorder. He revealed to the world his diagnosis and said that he was on medicine for years, but that he was going to stop doing it because the medicine clouded his mind. Kim did her best to support him, but the more the scandals and antics broke out because of his free personality, the more things got crazy and she had to react to all of it. The presidential campaign that he launched back in 2020 was very much her final straw because of things he said about people like her mother. This is why we also said that you can't blame Kim for being worn down, because living with someone with a condition like this can be draining, especially when it's clear they have no desire to get better at all. The final bow.
We have different views sometimes, we have different things, but that's my husband.
As of right now, the divorce between Kim and Kanye is going on. They actually worked out a divorce agreement before filing it, though according to some, Kim was actually a bit rushed in filing as she wanted to wait for a key event before filing, but wasn't able to wait that long, and thus the separation has begun on a slightly unofficial level. Sources are already running rampant with thoughts on both sides, like how the children more or less understand the situation, how Kanye is trying to focus on his music to move on from where he is now, and so on. And yes, there are already rumors about who Kim K might be dating next, because of course they are. In the end though, it doesn't matter what happens next. It just matters that this divorce is happening now, and it is very easy to see why it happened. So what do you think? What do you think of this look at the relationship between Kim Kardashian and Kanye West, and how it all went wrong for them on a grand scale? Are you surprised it took Kim K this long to divorce Kanye? Do you think that it's a good move for her, given all that she's gone through with him? What do you think she'll go and do now that he's going to be out of her life? Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you next time on the channel.